Today I'm back at Tri-City Park, which is where I spent Community Day. Now, I only had like an hour-ish to spend hunting the Charmanders, looking for those elusive Shiny Charmanders, because I definitely wanted to do the evolutions into the Shiny Charizard with the special move of Blast Burn. And let me just tell you that right now, the park is way less crowded than it was. When I first rolled up here, there had to be 300-400 people walking around this park, and as you can see around my shoulder, like, there's just not a whole lot of action. There's the daily people that walk around the park all the time, but it very much reminded me of when the game first released and I went to a Dratini park and the place was just packed with people, and I had no idea why. I mean, I was totally new to Pokemon Go. So the fact that we are over a year into the game, like 18 months into the game, and Community Day is still able to draw out that many people, that is absolutely incredible to me. It shows that while people probably aren't playing as much daily, when it comes to special events, they're still playing. And speaking of special events, I'm gonna finish walking around. I've got 2.5K more to go and my battery is dying on my phone. But as soon as I get that done, there's another special event coming that I want to tell you guys about. This is super fortunate because for doing my field research, I was given a random encounter and I got a Grimer. Now, I have no idea what the CP is. I mean, I know what the CP is. I have no idea what the IVs are on this Grimer, but 526 looks like a pretty good one. And here's the thing. With 3 generations being out of Pokemon now, things like Grimer, which were hard to catch when it was only Gen 1, are a lot more difficult to catch. So the fact that I got this as a random encounter is very fortunate. I'm super excited about this. Hopefully, and we're not even gonna mess around, we're just gonna go straight with the big boys here, and hopefully I can learn to get a Pokeball all the way out to him. That wasn't a nice throw, it wasn't a good throw, or a great throw, and it wasn't excellent. But we did get the Grimer, which is a really clutch catch. It's gonna be a new Pokédex entry for sure. Muck, who knows how long it'll take to get Muck, but let's see. And it's a wonder. It's not a great wonder, it's probably closer to the 80%, but another entry to the Pokédex. I'm absolutely gonna have to hurry on this. As you see, I have a 10K egg ready to hatch. My battery is like on 2%. So here we go. Hopefully a Lapras, Snorlax. I don't even know if those are still available. But we get our second Bagon. 2 Bagons out of 10K eggs. If we check the IVs, it's not even that great. It's probably 80%. We're gonna go ahead and transfer that away because I already have one that's better. Spin 2 Pokestops, my battery's gonna die. All told, I would say that it was a highly, highly successful community day. I had no expectations. I thought maybe I'd catch 1 or 2 shiny. But if we look, I have 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, what was that, 21, 24, 27, 33, 36, 39, 42, 43, 44, 45 Charmanders, and I ended up catching a few more. And at the end of the day, there were 7 shiny Charmanders, which of course we evolved into our shiny Charizard. The first thing that I wanted to do though was take a good Charmander and evolve it into a Charizard, because none of my shinies had great IVs, and I wanted a good Charmander with the best fire attack move. Now, what I will say is I feel like I kind of got ripped off. As you'll see here, we go from the normal Charmander into the Charmeleon, and that's going to be a new Pokédex entry. Maybe should have used a lucky egg here. I didn't. I used one at the beginning of walking around because I knew I was going to be catching so much. And when I did the evolution, you can see we're at 7 evolutions now. This was number 3, I believe. But where I feel like I probably didn't do so well is because if we look at the moveset of my Charizard, it's Air Slash and Blast Burn. The problem is I kind of needed 2 fire types there. So I have the TM to trade that out into a fire type attack, but it would have been nice to get it on the first try, because when I attack a grass type figure, I'm gonna want fire on fire, not flying on grass and then fire. So I may have to do that in the future. Later on, after I got home, you can see just before the time ran out, because it's 1:22 on my clock, there was one more Charmander that I caught, 10 CP. Nothing to really write home about, but it was more candy, and was definitely looking to get as much candy as possible. You just never know with these starters how often you're going to be able to find them. And so without a wonder for a shiny Charmander, I went ahead and just took my highest CP one. Remember, I caught all these before I was level 20, well, most of them before I was level 20. So none of them are going to be that great. I don't know that any of them are going to be good over the long run. We do add this shiny Charmeleon, which is not going to count as a Pokédex entry, even though it is the shiny form. But I am going to go ahead and evolve that while I have the candies, and you had to evolve it during the community day event. You couldn't do it later, and you couldn't use the TMs in order to get the one to get the move that you wanted if you wanted the Blast Burn, which is what everybody wants. And again, I get the Air Slash and the Blast Burn. So kind of up in the air about what I want to do with those figures, just because like they're not real high, they don't have high CPs. Well, one of them's a wonder, so it's over 80%. I don't know exactly what it is, but it's a really low level Charizard. I don't know how good it's going to be over the long run. I'm sure that I will catch something a lot better, but it was a good community day. Great to see so many people out. And I said that I had more news about another event coming, and if you go into your news section, Alolan forms of Pokemon originally discovered in the Kanto region are coming. If you look, it says sunny days are ahead. Weather forecast calls for rain or shine. We're celebrating all around the world by introducing some special Pokemon from the tropical Alola region to Pokemon Go. Get ready for some of the Pokemon originally discovered in the Kanto region to appear in their Alolan forms. These unique variants were first seen in Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon video games, and they will make their way to Pokemon Go in the coming weeks. Now, it doesn't say exactly when that is, just the coming weeks. If I'm not mistaken, I believe there were 17 or 18 different Alolan from the Kanto region. That is going to be Rattata, Raticate, Raichu, Sandshrew, Sandslash, Vulpix, Ninetales, Diglett, Dugtrio, Meowth, Persian, Geodude, Graveler, Golem, Grimer, Muck, Executor, and Marowak. 18 different Alolan from the Kanto region. I'm not sure how they're going to implement these. I don't know if it's going to be like an event where in one day, if they're going to be random out there. Hopefully, maybe. You did see that I got the Grimer as part of a random encounter for one of my field research. I wonder if these figures are going to have increased spawns while their Alolan forms are available, similar to how Shinies are. Anyway, I do have more news from Community Day, but I'm going to save that for another video. So let me know in the comments below, how many Shiny Charmanders did you get, and what movesets did you get with your Shiny Charizard? That's what I want to know. So until next time, peace.